Hello, and hope you're doing well. Well, we want to do a tarot reading. We don't know anything about tarot, and we want to find informations how to read tarot cards. And if we have a luck, we will find some good source, but probably we will be confused with some keywords or different approaches to reading. And when it comes to how to use those informations for real reading, we will have a Asian problem, and we'll make a conclusion. Okay, the best is to simply call someone who knows to do tarot reading, and that's it. Now, that's of course wrong, and I want in this lesson to teach you about useful tarot readings, real things. So, real informations that you can immediately use in your reading, and anything you ask, it will be possible to answer by these meanings, of course, by using your intuition, connecting informations in one story. And I wish you great luck in this. So, in this video, we are just going to speak about cups. Now, cups are a group of cards that belong to minor arcana. They speak about emotions, relationship, love, about soul, about inner feelings, and also they present hope. They are water sign, and there is immediately one interesting information. If you have a lot of cups in your reading, you can maybe think that your client is thinking more with his heart than with his head. Very interesting, immediately. Now, of course, I will always repeat this for minor arcana. Minor arcana is very important. Please don't underestimate minor arcana. Minor arcana is helping us to understand better major arcana, but it's giving us everyday situations, informations about this, and it's very interesting, very important to focus on this. So please don't have approach that major arcana is the most important pieces of informations in major arcana is number one, everything else is, I don't know, on fifth or sixth place. So please respect minor arcana, and this will pay off, I assure you. Okay, so let me start. First card is Ace of Cups. So when it comes to Ace of Cups, as we see, cup is offered by the hand, and we have a water and the Holy Spirit as the bird. We see that everything is rich on this picture, and somehow there is something new and positive happening. So we can say that this is new love or new phase of existing love for love and relationship. It can also be to give a life. But in general, this card is also speaking about very important thing. This is a holy grail. Holy grail. That is to obtain what you seek. This is very important. When it comes to career or any other aspect, you will just use a logical approach to instead of new love, maybe new project, new idea, or new phase of existing career or something like this, to give life or to get some kind of a new opportunity or to produce something, to start something. So as you see, very easily, but Holy Grail, to obtain what you seek, is really a big promising. So it's mostly probably this card telling you continue to fight to achieve what you want. Okay, very good. Now let me go on second card. So here we have Two of Cups. Two of Cups, as we see, two people holding a cups. It's not so hard to predict what is happening, of course. But let me watch from this perspective. Because of the cups and two people, we of course can say this is a passion. And this information, passion, can be used for love life, but it can be also for career, or passion to study something, or passion to produce something, all right? Of course, it represents two people bounded together. Again, it can be very strong family connection, relationship, two people interested toward each other for a relationship, very nice, but it can be partnership, work colleagues, or anything like this. And there is now one very important thing, probably something that maybe you would not think on first. And this is the point of these lessons, to teach you something new. Welcome after quarrel. This card is exactly this. Ceasefire. Reconciliation. Welcome after quarrel. To heal and resolve issues and problems. So, if there are any issues like this, and this card appears, oh yeah, very good. Very good, very good. Okay, let me now go on third card. Three of Cups. Celebration, joy. Three people there. Very easy to say. It's overflow of emotions, happiness, achievement. You achieve something and then you celebrate. Abundance, celebrations. Very good. But I want also that you pay attention on one thing. Now I will zoom this. It's easier in this way. You see, this person. Watching this person and cheering her, and hold a hand on this lady. So it can be also trickery, maybe something that is immoral, or maybe something where person is not completely honest. But it can be also influence of alcohol and crazy things. Okay, so how we will understand, is this negative or positive, with surrounding cards. So immediately let me understand one thing. This card is surrounded by good cards. We use positive meanings. This card is surrounded by negative cards. We can maybe watch on this in a little different way, but still basic main meanings is overflow of emotions, extra positive information, happiness, achievement, abundance, celebration. Only on second place are these other possibilities came. And here is one of the hardest cards in the tarot. Four of Cups. The guy is sitting. This is the only what we know. Is he meditating? Is he sad? Is he confused? Is he not satisfied with his life? Or is he in depression? Or he's manifesting something in his head? We don't know. Oh yes, we know, of course. Just a joke. Four of Cups, the best approach is to not complicate, to have an easy, simple approach. If we create the drama from nowhere, who is guilty for this? Well, we. So let me avoid this. Let me have a very easy, normal approach toward this card. Boredom. Indifference. Basic thing. So boredom and indifference. Now, if we have supporting cards, confusing cards, supporting cards, which are having some neutral or even negative energy, we will say possible emotional discomfort. So indifference, boredom, possible emotional discomfort with supporting cards. What else? Missed opportunity or adventures. You see, you are sitting, you don't have action. Missed opportunity or adventures, very big information. Also, it can be disconnected from life. Disconnected from life or some situations or something. So, as you see, this card is calling us. So there is a message. And message is don't reject invitation. Don't reject opportunity. Don't be in a negative state of mind. Don't pull back. So, as we see, if we have this approach, then it's much easier to understand and give a reading with this card. These informations will be very easy. So, you have a Four of Cups, that we don't immediately go on some high psychology, I don't know. Maybe it's just a boredom and or indifference or something, and very easy. Okay, so now let me go on next card. And this is, of course, Five of Cups. Now, Five of Cups is something which I want immediately to say. Don't be afraid of cards with negative description. So, we see here a person who is in a black robe. We see that there is some loss or something. We need to have a very rational approach, and this is everything is life. New life born, childhood, maturity, death, illness and abundance, happiness and sadness. Everything is life. Everything is part of the life, and everything is experience. And we need always to have normal approach. So you as a tarot reader, you can't have a fear of specific cards in your tarot deck. Oh, please, just not to appear this or this card. We need to understand them and to accept them. Number one thing. Because if you have your fear, you will never, but never be able to read this card in a proper way. So this is first thing. Make peace between every card. Understand every card. You will, of course, not accept devil, but you will accept a positive message from that card. And that's good. So, and from this also. Five of Cups. Easy to read, remember. So, whenever you see Five of Cups, remember that I told you it's easy to read. And then then stare at that card. Of course, just a joke. No, let me start from this. Instability. Why? Instability because we have 3 upside down and 3 upright cups. So instability. We have change. Change because all of these cups were up. Now 3 of them are up down. So instability and change. This can be betrayal or rejection. But I will always say that this card should understood more as clouding of Querent's judgment, because he is in that kind of a negative state of mind, of feeling of loss, of change that is maybe negative or betrayal or something. So clouding Querent's judgment, just watch the sky, of course, and everything will be easy. So then also we will understand that it's impossible to access in a proper way to the situation. So impossible to access situation. Something is far away, blocked. But there is a piece of positive information in this card. Not everything is lost. So if a person came and asked you about a relationship, and he or she say, I have a breakup. Is this final breakup? And you watch these Five of Cups, you know that it's impossible to assess the situation. You see that it's clouding Querret's judgment. Probably she doesn't know, or he doesn't know everything. Probably there was some betrayal. The situation is that there is current rejection. But not everything is lost. Not everything is lost. So we will see later. How we will see? Well, is everything lost or not? We will see by surrounding cards and, of course, by the main message. So I don't want that you become someone who is always searching only positive meaning of the card. This is a very easy trap to fall into when it comes to tarot. And this is every card is positive. Everything is positive. Well, it is positive if we watch from some, I don't know, philosophy perspective, but in real life, no, I'm sorry, not everything is positive. And this card really will sometimes will give some good hope. But if it is positive, then we will have the sun on this card and everything will be okay and all five cups will be upright. And this is not the case, so remind yourself. Even the cards say not everything is lost, still other meanings are not so positive. All right, so now let me go on the next card. Beautiful card. Well, if you agree with me, the most interesting, beautiful drawing of entire tarot deck. This is the best picture. Number 6 is number of harmony and balance. Let me start with this. They see that this is something related to childhood. There is this gift. These lilies are, of course, innocence. There is the guard. Watch under the tower. There is a guard, so this is a protection. This card speak about past. That's the reason why we have kids on this picture, trying to tell us it's about your past. So it's about past. Person or event from past is returning, but pay attention in a positive way. Because the description of the card is all these beautiful colors and the painting, everything is beautiful. So of course, person is returning, someone is returning, or some event is returning from the past, and everything is in positive way. But also this card is nostalgia. So something reminds us about the past. Maybe we are in the past. Maybe we are stuck in the past. But still, even if it is stuck in the past, it's still a message. You are still able to move. So this card, as we see, can announce some event or person coming from the past. Probably very big possibility, positive way. But maybe it's a nostalgia stuck in the past, but still you have ability to move, so it's not blocked. All right, so let me now see the next card. Well, as we see here, psychology is very important. This card, you can't have everything. How can you have everything? What is more important? What kind of a person you are? What would you take? Let me don't make neither philosophy, neither a psychology question on this. Simply different choice. This card speaks about different choices, about indecision, or choice overwhelming. Very easy. So, because of these meanings, different choice, indecision, and choice overwhelming, there's a message. You need to have balanced and practical perspective. So it's a reminder, have a balanced, practical perspective. This card will appear usually if person is having a lot of options or person feel lost and the person is seeking for direction and salvation. And then this card will appear. Very good, very easy. And now one of little harder cards, Ace of Cups. I will start with this informations that this card speak about sorrow and lonely state of mind, because there's only one person here leaving everything and moving away to find the ninth cup, because there's only 8 cups here. We see the sun, of course, here. There's a lot of water, so those are emotions. Person is leaving, seeking something, so lonely state of mind and sorrow. You will make a biggest mistake if you watch this card as a negative. You see, this person has a courage. This person is ready to take off, to leave empty cups behind, to listen his inner voice. That's the reason why the moon is on the card. So as we see, maybe we have a sorrow and lonely state of mind because of something, but we are ready to take off, to leave empty cups behind, to listen inner voice, to search for something new. Oh, very, very strong message. Now, let I teach you something that probably you would not be able to find in some books. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is abundance. Cheering, cheer. Saluting the viewer as a success, or successful. This card can be understood as wish card, as a fulfillment. When you get this card, so this is positive news, to feel happy. So this is very important again. Wish card, fulfillment. This is the most important thing in your reading if you have this card, because then you are able to say your wish will be fulfilled. Understand the importance of this information. Understand that this card is telling something serious. So it's not just one happy guy celebrating something and that's it. No. That's you. Or someone for whom you do the reading about some very important situation. It's very important. So it speaks about positive news, feels happy, and of course this card can be sensual, pleasure, and please understand this as, okay, sensual pleasure. Use it in your readings. Understand this if some supporting cards appear related to emotions and love in one direction, if it's some material things in other way. Maybe person is obsessed with his car and he's so focused on this that he feel on I don't know, seven sky. So that's it. Understand this. Watch this, okay? Let me go on next and most beautiful description of this group of cards. 10 of Cups. Very easy to read. We can say harmony, peace, stability. This card is promise of lasting success. Now this is very important. Remember this. Promise of lasting success. That is committed love. Any other card is speaking about maybe possible love or something in the deck. Only this card speaks about committed love. Committed love. Promise of lasting success. Very strong. Of course, you can apply these messages to career and every other aspect, but it's something that is promising, something that is committed, something that is strong. Very good. And now let we go on the next level. Now we will speak about group of cards which are page and cups, page of cups, knight of cups, queen, and king. There's a lot of ways how to read this group of cards. When it comes to me, I have one approach. I call you to try my way, but you are free, of course, to choose someone else's approach, and that's completely normal. Why? Because it's up to us. So, when it comes to page, every page is young people up to 17 years. Now, when it comes to the knights, those are young people from 18 years old and 20s. Very easy. And now, when it comes to queens and kings, those are people who are older, major people, and that's it. So very easy to understand. But now, I want that we divide it in two groups. You see, page and knight, they can be and people, and they still have meaning. So in this case, this is general, not just for page of for the cups. So page can be, in general, messages that contain news, while the knights can be a form of action. So this can be person, young up to 17, or messages containing news. This can be person, young person, 18 and 20s, usually mid-20s, and it can be a form of action. But the queen is always people, the kings are always people. So this is always person, this is always person. I hope that this is easy to understand. Now, let me start first to speak about the page. So, page. As a person, so page of cups, as a person is kind, thoughtful, polite, sensitive to others, can be a person who is easily hurt. In a general, this is a well-liked person. You know, everyone likes this person. Very good. Very easy. So, this is as a person. As an event, this can be happy news for event. So, happy news for event, something good is happening on the event. It can be engagement, marriage, birth. It can be something else important for your everyday life, something that is understood, that can be understood in this form. So you don't have marriage every day and engagement and birth, but you have some other things, birth of new idea, or happy news about some transformation in your relationship, or in job, or in life of someone else. So don't create from this any confusing, hard approach. And this is, I got card engagement or marriage or birth. I don't know. You know, there is nothing like this in my life. Take approach to find out what can it be in your life. All right. Now let me go on the next one, and this is Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups as a person is beautiful person. Beautiful person, theatrical, celebratory, easily to say romantic man. Now, you would probably say, okay, this is for love life, romantic man, beautiful, theatrical, celebratory, but how can I use this for career? How can I understood what kind of a person is in career? Career accomplishments from past. Pay attention. Career accomplishment from past. This person carried this. So he accomplished something already. So very easy, very strong message. Now, let me go on an event. What can this card represent as an event? High emotional energy. We see this. High emotional energy. Excitement. And it can be a romantic invitation or career development. So remember, you got this card for career. Career development is promising or happening as for sure, or it's just option career development. Okay, now let me go on. Oh, sorry, we made mistake here. Let me now speak about Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, always people. We don't have a description of the card, what this card is meaning. No, only what this card is speaking about, who this person is. This queen represents a person who is in harmony, empathetic, queen that likes, a lady that likes small group. She is in tune with needs of others, and then we can say that maybe she's nurse or any other helping vocation. I'm helping. I'm working with my heart to help people, to save them, to protect them. Okay, so but it also can be pain due sensitive nature from past. It can be heartbroken lady that experienced big pain in the past due to her sensitive nature. She still carry this, so it can be that kind of situation also. But in general, harmony, empathetic, she likes small groups, in tune with needs of others. So when you get this card, you easily understand that you are dealing with probably some good person. But if this card is surrounded with negative cards, maybe this is a pair person in the pain due sensitive nature from the past, and it's changing some situation, but still it's not so hard now to approach to this card because you know what you are doing here. So you are focusing on trying to explain who this person is. So much easier than to search is this approach or this approach. And the king. Let me see what the cards are speaking about the king. So king, of course, this card is also always people. Helper professions, of course, warm, loyal, family-oriented person, person who is helping, person who is having a good heart, yes, of course, but it can be and withdrawn because of self-reflective nature. You know those type of people. Very interesting. Negative side is possibility, passive-aggressive, manipulative if unhappy. So this is negative side will be followed by some negative cards, and still we can explain very easily what this mean and what can it be and when it can be. So don't have wrong approach now whenever you see the king to say, oh, he's passive aggressive. No, but there is a possibility for this. Now, what's important here is in this approach where queen and the king are only people, you will teach two things. First, you will teach to try to find who those people are. You will try to explain who they are, and it's going to be easier to understand what are the meanings, descriptions, and who are the people and where are they and what is happening and what's the main direction. So in the practice, you will see how this is powerful. But on another side, I'm calling you to listen your intuition. Will you accept this approach or not? It's up to you. I'm using this approach. I'm satisfied with this, but I also know that there's a lot of people who will use Queen and King as also explaining end people and some events or situations, and it's also good for them, and that's it. So listen your heart. I hope that you learn something new from this. Please subscribe, comment, ask if you have anything to ask. Comment, please. If you are interested for personalized readings, there's a link for my profile under the video in the description, so you can go there and choose reading for yourself, listen other videos, and I hope that you will learn something new from my videos. Thanks so much.